Praise the Lord. Out here getting it in, I tell you. Been a minute since I was out here. I've been getting out here this week. And had taken a couple of months off. I kind of overdid it. I had a consistency of about 3.5 years where I walked every single day, with the exception of Sunday morning, and sometimes I even got up early and went Sunday morning, and kind of overdid it. You know, sometimes you can overdo it. You can put a little more stress on your body than what you should. And you can actually do yourself a little harm while you're doing yourself some good. And so I had to scale back and find a happy medium, think it out, and get a new approach. And so now, instead of doing it every day, I got my days, I got my select days, and I scaled back. I was doing as much as, I would do about 5 miles a day, and then one day I kind of just broke all the rules and did 9 miles. And it really wasn't wise. And so I think I might have, while I was doing myself some good, I think I might have done myself some harm. But the wisdom of God had me to take some time off, rethink some things and scale back, plot and plan another strategy, let my body get well and get back out here and keep it moving. So I thank the Lord this morning for this opportunity to go live with you. I sincerely regret that you in Chicago and up north are frozen in and snowed in. My heart goes out to you. It's a nice, about 73, 74 degrees. And so I'm just grateful to God for being here in South Florida on this Saturday morning. Early this morning in prayer, the Lord dealt with me. I'm telling you, just took me in a place. And the Lord said to me, He said, as long as you don't disqualify yourself, He said, I won't let others disqualify you. And I want to tell you this morning, don't let nobody disqualify you. Don't disqualify yourself. God said He's not going to allow anyone to disqualify you. He said, as long as you don't disqualify yourself. What do you mean? I mean this. Don't allow your mistakes. Don't allow your failures. Don't allow your shortcomings. Don't allow the things that you're struggling with make you quit. Don't let them make you give up. When you give up, you disqualify yourself. Yeah. And He says, as long as you don't disqualify yourself, He says, I won't let nobody else disqualify you. My mind went, while I was in prayer, to Shimei in 2 Samuel, when David had an encounter with Shimei. And David, when he encountered Shimei, who was of the house of Saul, he was a Benjamite. Shimei's name means famous or almost famous. So Shimei was almost famous. Why was he almost famous? I think he was almost famous because he was somehow related to King Saul, being from the tribe of Benjamin. And so I think he apparently knew some things about David's life and David's past. And when he saw David and his men, he began to throw stones and throw dirt at David. He began to curse David. And he began to say to David, "Thou bloody man, thou son of Belial, thou bloody man, thou art taken in thy mischief." And it seems to me this morning in prayer that God was dropping in my spirit that Shimei was attempting to disqualify David for what God had for David's future because of David's past. I'm going to say it again. That Shimei was attempting to disqualify David for what God had for David's future because of what Shimei knew about his past. One of Saul's men, I think it was Joab, who wanted to take his sword and thrust Shimei through. He said, "Why should this dead dog curse the king?" And Joab wanted to take a sword and just thrust Shimei through, kill him. Called him a dead dog because he said, he ain't nothing but a dead dog right now because I want to take him out of here for cursing David. And David said, "Leave him alone." He said, "Leave him alone." He said, "Who knows if God had told him to curse me? Because God is going to requite me good this day for his cursing." Listen, no matter what people say, no matter what they say about you, no matter what they try to bring up about your past, no matter what they try to throw at your face, in your face, no matter if they throw stones and throw dirt at you, doesn't matter. Don't disqualify yourself. And God said, if you don't disqualify yourself, he says, I won't let others disqualify you. What purpose requires cannot be denied. Your life got purpose. Your life have meaning. There is destiny. And so God got something ahead for you that's great. Stay ready. Stay prepared for it. Don't disqualify yourself. If you get injury, go somewhere and heal. If you're injured, if you're hurt, go somewhere and heal and get up and keep going, just like I did with this physical situation. Kind of overdid it. I think it was my right hip that had begun to give me trouble because I was overdoing it. But I didn't disqualify myself. I didn't say, okay, because of that pain, because of that hurt, now you need to sit down and be still and do nothing. I didn't disqualify myself. I decided that I'd get up and get back in the race. Make this body, get this mind, get these emotions, keep this spirit man in the place where he can receive the best that he can get from God. I want to thank God for all of you who chimed with me live. I can't see your names, but I thank you for coming on live with me this morning. God bless you. Listen, get up and do something. Don't disqualify yourself. Stay in the race. Don't let the Shimei's of your life, don't let those who know your past, know your history. Don't let those who know about your failures, about your shortcomings. Hey, brother, how y'all doing this morning? Don't let others who know your past, know the pain of your failure. Don't let them determine your outcome. Do not allow them to disqualify you, because the only way they can disqualify you is if you disqualify yourself. I heard that in prayer this morning. God bless you, keep you. I want to show you this beautiful scenery. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. Whew. I'm sorry, Chicago. Those of you who live in the Midwest, Indiana, Wisconsin, Michigan. Love you guys. And listen, the iconic intercessor, the gathering of the iconic intercessors to take place in Rockford, Illinois. Yeah, Rockford, Illinois. February 14th, 15th, and 16th. If you're anywhere in that region, you need to be there. It's going to be powerful. God's going to move. Also, keep your eyes open. Now, let me just finish. I'm going to be there in Rockford, Illinois. Look on my page. You'll see the flyer. I'll be there with Apostle Melvin Brown in Rockford, Illinois at Kingdom Authority. February 14th, 15th, and 16th. And then in South Bend, Indiana. Oh, my God. It's going to be awesome. Saturday morning, February 17th. And Sunday morning, February the 18th with Apostle Dennis Gibbons. It's going to be great. You don't want to miss these events. Also, keep your eyes open and your ears tuned, because Apostle Stephen Thomas and myself are going to be continuing crossing America. We're going to come to Southwest Michigan for the shut-in, praying and fasting. Shut-in, we're bringing God's people back to the altar. We're repairing the altar. That's right. Repairing the altar, and we're going into prayer and fasting, seeking the face of God, and bringing God's people back into, amen, a dimension of the Spirit. So definitely we want you to keep your ears and eyes open. When we come to a region near you, get in there and get something from God. It's going to be great. One more time, let me see. Let me let you see that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is it right here. God bless you. Keep you is my prayer. This is Dr. Lord Michael.
Papa, can I have candy? I got them in my car if you want to walk over there.